Hello. It is I, your internet friend, Jerford K. Horcrims. And whatever evil portal you imagined you entered into, you were wrong. It's actually a totally different portal. Somehow.
So there's multiple portals, is what you're saying.
Yeah, historically. Yeah. Listen, I'm doing the you shut up. So,
come on, listen. Listen, you know.
I'll handle this.
Listen, some people don't know there's more than one portal.
No, it's like this. This is Acquisitions Intoxicated. I am sub-host.
Apparently Portal Master.
Yeah, sub-host and Portal Master, Jerford K. Horcrims. I'm joined, as always, by Acquisitions Intoxicated Brewmaster, Eric J. Benson, also known as the notorious EJB, the Edge, and Azerbaijan.
As Bono calls me.
Well, what's funny for me is that now,
so does that make you Bono?
Yeah, I mean, exactly. I need a different configuration, obviously. But no, the crazy thing about it is that we'll go to a show, and then one of the names people will call you is Azerbaijan, and it's just like, that's the opposite. Like, that's not what we were trying to do at all. Goodness gracious, there is a heaping helping of subs. Thank you so much. Jinjik, of course. Happy New Year to you
Happy
as
New
well.
Year. Yeah,
indeed. Well, we're gonna.
Oh, this is the first stream since the New Year.
We're gonna operate in a New Year capacity because we have something special on tap.
Yeah.
One of our classic brews. Well, what is it?
Shit, I gotta remember.
Is it for one of the birds?
No, it's hold on.
It might be one of the birdie ones.
Yeah, it might be. It's somewheres. Oh, here we go. Eyes of the Grove.
Eyes of the Grove.
Eyes of the Grove. There we go. So it's a blueberry porter.
Oh, all right.
Eyes of the Grove.
Well, so it is one of the. It is one of the birds. So the blueberry porter is for Vizier, the Stellar's J. You know how it be. Now, but of course, you know there's a dramatic arc. I don't know if you're familiar with the works of Joseph Campbell. Obviously, we try to draft.
Yeah.
On that here. We're going to go through, we're going to try our new stuff. Currently, because this precious device is loud as all fuck, it's not a device that we've been able to use during the show proper.
Yeah,
so,
but we're working on it.
We're working on it. There is a new version of this entire device called the Peekaboo Z. That's sort of a rack mount system, like if you've ever done any IT type shit. It's like a rack-mounted
You're putting
blade.
servers, right? Like,
exactly. And you can stack. Each of them is like 2.5 gallons. You can stack 4 of them and do a 10-gallon brew at once.
Phytologist.
Exactly. So, phytologist, thank you so much. But basically what we're trying to do is, I would love to run it so that we can obviously interact.
Sing.
There's the rub. There's the sing. We have traditions. Indeed. Fodwin has the emote right there.
What do you say? Oh, did he put it up?
Atria Ventrica has suggested Joseph Campbell's The Bureau's Journey, which I support 100%. Now, but it's like this. Oh, listen. Yeah, of course. Account Wizard misses the singing, of course, because you can probably hear it from your office.
Oh, is...
It just gets Christy back there. But the fact of the matter is that she will be over. She will be over here soon enough. Oh yeah. So big Pookie Man.
Pookie went keto.
Be very careful.
I'm sorry.
If you go keto and then you decide that you want to drink something,
don't
your roll. Because if you do, drink at home, sitting on the couch. Because you can get into serious...
I still have nose damage from when I crashed onto a sidewalk because I decided to do keto, and then we went out one night and had tons of carbs.
No. It was terrifying. So be very careful if you switch back off of it. Can you craft a keto-friendly beer? I mean, it would be all based on...
It's called steak.
Yeah, exactly. You don't get drunk, but you'll still be happy. Baka, thanks so much. Now, but basically, we're gonna hit up front. We're going to hit Eyes of the Grove, back here, the Blueberry Porter, with vanilla too, right?
Yep.
Oh, how did you do the vanilla?
Just a couple pieces of vanilla beans in there.
You said that like a bean.
It goes a long way. You need like 3 beans, especially because we're not doing like a huge batch, right? It's 5 gallons, 2.5 to 5 gallons.
Like a traditional, like if you were using like a real, like a brewery system.
Yeah, it'd be a whole different ballgame.
Exactly. But how long do you leave them in?
A week, maybe, at most, in secondary.
Oh, that's right. And then you're using the thief, taking a sample and being like, is that vanilla enough?
Yeah, and what it really does
is vanilla enough to save the president?
Yeah. I mean, just saying.
Right. Yeah.
But what's really interesting is when you put the blueberry in, especially in a porter, this isn't cloyy. right? It's going to, what it does is it strips away a lot of the roasty flavors and puts in some sweet flavors.
Yeah, some syrup. Because I mean, I can. The fact of the matter is that just from you pulling the valve and like releasing some of the CO2 from the tank, the room smells pleasantly of blueberry and vanilla,
right?
Without anything. Obviously, there's no apparatus you can use to sense that. You're going to have to utilize our craws to get it. Now,
John Malkovich us.
Exactly. But get a load of this. So Jeff Cowles, who often materializes like a sorcerer here on the program, his office used to be right next door.
Right now.
Now his office is out front.
Oh, God, we're going to have to get like a red light installed, you know what I mean? Like,
I will be very curious to see how swiftly he still manages to come back here. If in fact he is still here, he wasn't feeling super good the other day, so we'll take a look at it. But like I said, hero's journey. It's going to start. We're going to get on this Eyes of the Grove.
Yeah.
Then we're going to cook up something new, something special.
Fantastic.
And then we're going to kick you over to my boy Mike Krahulik. Going to create some art. It's going to be a super, super good time. But I mean, we know the process, right? Okay. Ah!
Whoa!
Okay, so he had. You have a scooter?
I figured out how to get here.
Amazing. Never cease to
I'm a
impress.
professional planner.
Never
I plan for all contingencies.
No, this is true. He did not become the director of operations because he doesn't know how to go from point A to point B. Now, let me get you the.
Here, I can move it out of the frame. I needed to get a little.
Oh goodness!
See, the problem is now I can't just hear you. I actually have to watch the stream.
Oh, damn! Sorry, Jeff.
I know. I have to watch the stream to know when the beer is available, as opposed to just listening.
Oh my goodness! All right. Okay, now, first of all, ooh, the color. Here, I'll pour one. I'll pour a stream beer for them to see the color product over there. We might want to do something like that in the future. Do like a clear shot glass or a tumbler, just so they can get a sense of it.
Out for our homies.
No, my thinking is that it's just like the table setting you leave for the Lord.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, just spot for the Lord. I mean,
exactly. Now, just not yet.
I'm not drinking it. I'm smelling it. I'm huffing.
Now,
Jones, happy subsiversary.
hey, so EJB,
Yep.
what's the ABV?
Not too high E.
Yeah, I mean, as a porter, porters have strong flavor, but not necessarily high ABV.
It's about 5.2.
Okay.
A little higher than normal.
Sessionable.
Sure.
Sessionab. All right. Let's pull another glass here.
I love how every time I come in here, I'm assuming these are from Clues.
Oh, yeah.
There's something new branded.
I know, it's great.
Every time I walk in.
Acquisitions Intoxicated is easily like the most branded product that we have. Now, EJB, is there a way to increase flow?
Yeah, well, I mean, what are we
Sick
talking?
rhymes.
What are we talking about here?
Oh my goodness!
I'm glad I got a chuckle out of Jerry for that.
Oh
one.
no! Listen, as a professional humorist.
Look, you got flow.
Yeah. How much flow? Let's take a look.
Too much flow. Turn down the rhyme.
Yeah, there's the two axes of the flow. All right. So first of all,
You got that funky flow.
let me push this out here.
I know, Parappa.
Parappa the Rapper, remember that?
Now, Ghostly, can you get the close up on this? So marvelous. Thank you so much. You see this tasteful drip?
Look at
Yeah,
that.
there's like
yeah.
This is goddamn
This is a fucking commercial.
commercial. Jesus. All right, here.
Good Lord.
From the land of sky blue water.
No. So if you look in the base, definitely around the edge of the glass, you can see that while it is dark, it is not black by any means. It's actually more of a, in person, I would say it's more of like a whiskey caramel almost. All right, fellas, let's start at the top. Oh.
Yep.
It smells roasted.
Yes. Yeah.
But wait till you taste it.
But because of the vanilla, so let's back up the truck. So vanilla beans, raw vanilla bean resting in the cold tank for a week or so.
Okay.
And also blueberry. So
you didn't use any extracts. It was the actual whole ingredients.
Yeah, and you put a can of blueberry puree right into the.
Okay.
Exactly.
So it's going to make it.
It's
It's going to smooth it out and take a lot of that the roasty characteristics.
Yeah,
out
yeah.
of it.
So be strong, but hopefully that blueberry will help ease out.
I
that
have not
roast
had
for
a
you.
beer in about 2 weeks because I've
Get
been
ready.
sick.
Oh,
so
yeah, right.
My palate might be off.
Wow.
That's very interesting.
It has such a soft.
Yeah, it's
The middle of it is so soft. That has to be the blueberry. Mm-hmm. Because the vanilla is going to be, it's like that. The
vanilla is very subtle.
Yeah, the diagram on airflow, right? Mm-hmm. The vanilla is sort of around it, but the center of it is actually this juice.
I expected it to be more complex.
Oh, you thought it was going to be like more like a pie?
No, but like
It's almost like peanut butter and jelly.
like the flavors actually blend so well together. It's almost too subtle.
Yeah. You have to. This is a connoisseur product. You could drink it and enjoy it, but you could study it too.
Yeah, like I could chug this and not even realize how much went into it. But if I sit back and I'm like, okay, now I'm trying to taste the things, then I'm like, okay, I'm picking up hints of.
Yeah.
I think this would be a really solid on-ramp. Like it's a...
Two darker beers.
Exactly. It's a frangible munition, right?
I'll be interested to hear Krahulik's take on it. Because I think it might be a little too bitter for him.
Yeah, so, yeah.
It is.
Because it's not as sweet as I thought it might be,
No,
but not in a bad way.
Yeah, the blueberry is more like, it's sort of like the blueberry note you might get from a wine or a coffee. Yeah. It has more to do with rind, right?
Well, it definitely comes off the top, that's for sure.
Man.
Yeah, it's the roast. I guess that's what so I can still taste a little bit of that porter roast coffee, but it is not so mild, and it's the very end.
No, it has. Yeah, exactly. The roast character. So can you pull up the recipe real quick?
Yeah,
or actually, you have it up. If we have the HDMI popping.
So it's pale malt, biscuit malt, special malt, a little bit of wheat.
That's why. We went with roasted wheat instead. And so the rest of these, there's caramel in here and sweet cookie, things like that. And of course, Golden Promise is the bulk of it.
Yeah, it's super sweet.
So
it's hearty and roasted.
That's what I'm tasting. It's not a coffee. It's like a bakery roasted.
That's right.
It's like a blueberry muffin type of feel.
Yeah, blueberry biscuit.
Yeah. A scone, if you will.
Yeah, I was just going to say a GM Rocky softer roast due to the wheat there. Yes, you have assessed it.
Yeah, that's
at
what
the
I'm
very
picking
moment.
Up. That's what I'm picking up.
Clara Siva, thank you so much for this up. Now, that's good. I wonder if we will have any friends come back.
Oh, I'm sure.
Also,
I told them what you were pouring, and I heard lots of, I want to try that. So
it is.
I'm sure you'll get a never-ending.
So, Eyes of the Grove. So it's a two-part beer.
Yeah.
Eyes of the Grove
yeah.
is for Vizier.
Yep.
What is the one for the Sparrow?
I don't know, because was it Little Dagger?
Is it Little Dagger? We have to look at the date.
So Eyes of the Grove was on September 11th.
Yeah.
September 18th was Alter Ego. And I'm still going through, like I have to go back and rewatch all the videos now.
Yeah.
To
get
categorize everything.
Well, our fantasy is to put together a book that includes recipes and lore in a single stable lozenge. Pecking order. See, they got it.
Oh, pecking order. That's the one we did first. That's the Vienna lager.
Okay, so that's going to be easy. That is going to be easy.
That needs time to rest in the fridge.
Exactly. Easy drinking. Like any of the lagers, they want to rest and get clear.
Oh, yeah. So that's pretty cool. And that we actually used Belmont.
Milk sugar. So it's going to have a really creamy mouthfeel as well. All right. Well, yeah.
These two birds.
I would say that this is probably not a single glass.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Beer. That's the case I'm going to make to myself and my therapist.
Ooh. The blueberry comes in for some reason more and more.
It's when it warms up.
Yep. I was going to say the temperature is changing it like a wine. Like
exactly.
Yeah, it's like because I've been kind of
yeah.
And I'm like, the
You're arriving at
the taste down here is not the same as having here. And it's
oh man.
Oh, that's cool.
It's making it a little more complex.
Yeah, and it's amazing when you look at the color. As Jerry said before, it's not black. It's this beautiful, beautiful dark roast. Like a caramel, a dark caramel.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like hotcakes, like whiskey caramel.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah,
it gets more and more.
It changes dramatically as it gets warmer.
Oh, see, I drink mine fast.
Yeah. Have like a like.
I'm going to trade you the warm
If you get a big gulp of that, it's like blueberry. That is wild.
Well, yeah, it's the blueberry, but it's also that wheat.
Yeah.
Because the roasted wheat is very different. That is a very different way to get that character. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
It's much
subtle,
broader.
Yeah.
Right? Is this my hand? Oh.
It's good to see your nails so well presented.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, I'm
very
no.
very
I am
nice
glad.
model.
I'm glad I took the time. My we were gonna go sledding this weekend, and so I had to
trim the nails.
do some body modification, and the nail in my big toe was like the killing claw of a velociraptor. It was a legitimately dangerous.
But historically, that's what you use against
blade.
your kids, right?
Exactly. Well, it's the rending claw.
Yeah.
On attacks of 6 or higher.
Yeah.
Negative 4 AP. So something to consider. That's a little preview for you. Coming up at 3. We
What
got
a horrible note to leave on.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
Godspeed, Brad.
Well, and send everybody else back.
I'll send folks in.
And I'm sure we'll see you
I'll tell
scoot.
them that it's empty and they shouldn't.
Well, I'm sure we'll see you scoot in quickly again somewhere.
No, it's a long drive. Hold on, I don't know if I can scoot the more I consume.
Yeah.
This might be a
You might get like a DUI, like somehow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, somebody's they're gonna be whoo, woo.
No one from L&I is paying attention.
No, it's gonna be the sound of
OSHA's going to be pretty pissed, let me tell you.
So bad.
Now, but see, hold on. You're gonna have a beer and a scooter?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what's happening anymore. Now,
Just a half pour, it's fine.
yeah, exactly. So, but be careful.
We're going to have to just like run a line from here to like a beer draft line to your
delivery system.
Yeah.
It's not impossible. Hey, can you pass me the slate, as it were? Let's see if anybody have any of those queue.
So Josh posted one of the videos last night, and it kind of blew my mind.
Which one?
It was episode 53. It was for
I was in there. I was actually in there last night.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to cut the link out from the show for a post.
I couldn't believe it. Like that blew my mind. 53 episodes, and that was Clawful Evil was a while ago.
Yeah. Let's see. S.A. Wells says, I just realized I've never DM'd without a beer. Is this normal? Yeah, it's normal for me. Here, just some guy says, what kind of shade does Jerry throw to roasted wheat? No, I am down with the wheat. I just think it's distinct. It's just very distinct from the way we typically arrive at dark color and roast character.
We really haven't used roasted wheat too much.
Yeah. Let's see. Lane Winry says, if when Pico Brew starts selling those blank Pico packs they showed off of their delayed Pico U Kickstarter. Yeah, they'll have those blanks. Would it be possible to get some recipes scaled for the 5-liter Pico C keg? Do they have a 5-liter? The Pico C's like...
Yeah.
Anyway, no, recipes in general, I think have to be a thing. I mean, for us, the optimal scenario would be to do an official Pico pack, but doing that correctly would require that we, get design involved and do that kind of stuff. Honestly, they would probably like to do it.
Yeah.
I should not speak for them, but they're always working super hard, so I try not to bother them. Demetrius says there are several brews that were either made but never sampled, like the Braggot, or never even got made, like the Rausch beer. Or did I just miss something?
I still have to do the Rausch beer.
We have the grains, of course, that we smoked. But certainly when we start moving around toward... Oh, come on in, Beth.
Might I taste your beer?
Oh, no, you will like this.
I don't know if I will. I'm not a fruit beer girl.
It's not really fruity.
Oh, no, it's real easy. The fruit...
Okay.
No, this isn't going to be like an apricot ale or some shit. Like, it's nothing like that.
Okay. Swear to God.
Well, and it'll combine with the small amount of coffee you still have. The small amount of Keurig K-Cup coffee that's already in here. This ought to be a...
Sure.
This ought to be a novel
Is it gonna be
combo.
disgusting?
No, it should be okay. It should be okay.
I dripped.
It's fine.
Oh, it's not bad.
No, see? Right?
Oh, yeah,
Friendly.
Yeah. It's not. I thought it was going to sweeten.
Oh, no, definitely not. Because it got the roasted wheat.
But I picked up a little pretty.
That's nice. Now, Drunk Phytologist says, Jerry, make sure to leave at least one long toenail for acoustic foot banjo playing.
It's true.
That's not one of the things. Let's see. So, can Jerry come up with an Acquisitions Intoxicated beer ad jingle?
Oh.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Because I actually have my grandma gave me this like 100-year-old banjo that she had in her closet for some reason.
Like you do.
No, but I took it over to Dusty Strings, which is this like little shop over in Fremont. Like you go down a set of stairs. Get this. That place is awesome. How fucking rad is this place? What's your favorite part about it?
I like that. It's called Dusty Strings.
Oh, they've got so many weird things, really strange 3-string things. Like the idea, like this is the thing that you have to keep in mind. People are still making instruments.
Yeah.
Like there's still actually brand new instruments that you don't know about.
History hasn't stopped.
No. There are some really, really neat ones. They have these crazy it's called like a string stick or something like that. It's like, it has 3 strings and you can't play wrong notes on it. It's pretty sweet. It's very cool. But I brought it down there. I brought this century-old thing, and it wouldn't keep a tune.
Okay, yeah.
Because at that time, it's so funny. Like I had to do all this research to try to figure out when it was from.
Yeah.
So it's a specific type of banjo. It's called a tango banjo, and it was designed because
For the tango?
Yes, tango halls. Like there was like a dance craze.
Yeah.
And they made the instrument. Oh, please.
Hey.
They made this instrument, the tango banjo, to ride the crest of the tango
That's wild.
explosion. Et voila! Give that a try. Oh, it's our great pleasure. So they made the tango banjo to like, we got to maximize profit on this tango craze.
Yeah.
What do you think? See, it's very good.
Yes.
Yeah. It has the blueberry in the middle, vanilla elsewhere, and then roasted wheat to provide the anchor that we all need in a world gone mad.
Yeah.
Right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I have
Exactly what I need today.
exactly. I got what you need. If you ever need more, tab's right there.
Great. Thank you.
Oh, a pleasure. So we have but a regular key that you use to tune a banjo, you just twist it and it's fine. I didn't even notice this on here. Josh, have you ever seen a tuning key that has a screw in it?
Yes.
Okay, I had never seen one before. And I assumed that maybe you would use that the same way that you lock down the bridge of an electric guitar to use a whammy bar. I thought maybe you would use it to lock it, but when they come loose, it doesn't hold a tune at all. So I brought it into this guy, like at the front of Dusty Strings, and he's like, "Oh, you're in luck." Yeah. And I'm like, "Why?" And this guy came out from the back.
He was like overjoyed. Like he could almost hear.
He erupted from the back room, and he's like, "Is that a tango banjo?" And I'm like, "Yes, here, fix it, ministrate." And so he resolved it, told me a bunch about the history of the instrument, told me about the different there's like an Irish style tuning. Different banjos want different banjos and different strings want different types of tunings. But the main thing that I think is cool about Dusty Strings, Josh, is that they have like a mandolin or a dulcimer or something above the door, and then attached to
No, keep going.
and then attached to the door itself is a pick. So when you open the door, it goes brown, and you feel like you're engaging in a true.
That's amazing.
In a truly mythic operation.
So our friends from New Belgium stopped by today.
Oh, they did?
They're literally out in the kitchen common area right now.
Man.
And so there's this
They have new ones.
this new IPA which they used. Oh God, I'm not going to remember the hop name. Something Mosaic, which has got tropical fruit.
El Dorado,
notes.
maybe?
No, I would have remembered El Dorado. Anyway,
yeah.
there's a duck because there's a duck on the can. But I thought maybe you might want to
Well, here, let's definitely do. Listen,
Contrast and
you want me to
compare.
drink? Okay, well,
There's a
fair
whole
enough.
cooler of them out, so I don't need to taste them here.
Thank you so much, New Belgium. That is so nice. Now, obviously, Juicy IPA, we've had this. This is very, very good. Generally speaking, because New Belgium operates within the Belgium, within the Belgian genre.
Yeah.
So you have the wilder, let's say, inflections of the wild yeast. So their IPAs are a little bit brighter and fruitier,
absolutely.
and not as piney, generally speaking. But they haven't really investigated IPAs until a few years ago. This is brand new. The Liquid Paradise is brand new. So let's finish these old beers, I guess.
Well,
Torment. Like
I'm gonna be rolling like dice that are. It's not that I'm gonna hit the table.
No, I feel the barbed whip of my master. It's so good. It's so good. It's always like 2 glasses in. I'm like, we gotta
get these made.
Well, no, but now it's an embarrassment of riches.
I know.
There's fully 2 breweries that wanna carry this stuff, like brew it end to end. I don't know what to do. I was trying to. I founded this program so that I could drink at work, and now it's starting to look like a task.
Yeah. Quest, if you will.
It's pure. Yeah, Dan Bremen. Why not both? I think so. I think that is an awesome idea. In fact, Dan Breenman, you may recall him from his visit to our facility as well. Now, from Two Beers and Seattle Cider Company and the Seltzer Co. You should know, Mr. Dan Breenman, that the ciders are a regular fixation at my house now. My wife Brenna is the semi-sweet and the dry. Like they're always well stocked these days. So it worked. Whatever you were trying to do worked. God damn it. But yes, I would be more than happy. So what I should do with the I should try to make the song on the banjo, because I feel like the banjo and drinking, I feel like there's a relationship there, but it's just a lovely instrument to play, and it's a really, really cute 4-string. So that's the other thing about the tango banjo.
Well, yeah, you said it
has no drone.
No.
Okay. The tango banjo doesn't have the drone. It doesn't have that.
Oh, I thought it did have the drone. I thought that's what made it different.
It has no. It doesn't have that 5th drone string that sits there. Bob,
hey,
what a pleasure, friend.
You
want some of this?
Yeah.
Come get it.
You want some of this?
I heard blueberry something.
Yeah, blueberry vanilla, my friend.
I'm ready.
Blueberry vanilla with a roasted wheat porter. Ho, ho, ho. Of course, you almost certainly know. You already know who it is.
The most stylish man in the game.
It's your boy. Yeah, it's your boy Dirty Dwab. Sometimes called Dwab. Yeah, it happens. What do you think, Dwab? How do we feel about it?
I'm really into this.
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of that blueberry, and I didn't expect that.
See?
Yeah. It rests right in the middle of the flavor profile. There's it's so weird. Like we've been at this so long now, where I've been trying to just be conscious about it, like utilize the apparatus
right.
to assess. And it's almost like, so when you're tasting it, like how are you able to explain it? So first just drink this and then explain it, and then tell me the process you're using to do it. Fucking do it.
So I will
first wrestle you.
Take in a breath of air.
Okay. All right.
Then 3 sniffs with my nose.
The tri-sniff.
The tri-sniff.
Dwab is back here.
I'm
Wafting this, right?
Dwafting.
Then take a sip. Chew it.
Chew? Really?
Try chewing with it in your mouth. Tastes a little more like blueberries.
Oh, that's good.
And
that's
then,
a good
when you're
plan.
done, inhale. Gargle.
You're gonna vomit.
And then inhale.
Oh, yeah. That's the classic stuff with whiskeys and wines, right? Is the breath aspect. But do you see it?
Do I see do the tastes manifest an image in my mind?
No, the reason I'm asking is because I think that I might be fucked up in some fundamental way. And I don't think anyone else would disagree.
I see it as colors.
Are you for real? No. Oh.
Would you dose this?
Huh?
No, I was doing math with Ronya the other day, and it's become pretty clear that certain numbers have certain colors.
Yeah, that's actually.
But she doesn't think it's weird. It's synesthesia.
Yeah.
She doesn't think that that's weird at all for 2 to be green. And I just asked her different things. I think, well, that's purple, but she doesn't. She's not saying it like, it's like, well, obviously it's purple.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, are you stupid?
Yeah. Why do you not see this
exactly.
color?
It's like, do you not? It's like it's very very simple. It's like, yes, that's leather.
Yeah.
For her, it's like, well, 2 is green.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
idiot.
Yeah. It's green plus orange equals purple.
So but tell me about the process. So you're saying that you do not visualize this.
No, when I'm tasting it, it almost it is a visualization.
Okay.
It's kind of as funny as it sounds. You ever see Ratatouille? Anybody?
Yes.
Film.
Yeah, it's a great film.
It's
He,
regarded well as explaining how food works. And
he's up in the hat, right? He's yeah.
That's exactly how it happens. It's almost like you close your eyes and you have these visuals of like, oh, here's vanilla. I can now get this blueberry taste. So it's almost like you're visualizing a taste. I don't know how to describe it.
No. That's correct. I'm so glad to hear that that's true.
Yeah.
Because that's like my default approach.
Yeah.
But I think of it as occurring in 3 dimensions. So that when I say that it's in the middle, like for me, I mean that like that's in the visual range. Like there is a central point that has a fruit.
Yeah.
Okay. What a relief. Whew. Okay. I didn't know if that was crazy. Well, I didn't know if that was crazy in a specific way. Definitely nuts.
Oh God, that is really good.
Yeah, right? All right, so this is another fucking crazy pants winner. All right, so Dan Breen, man, if you're still on the channel, so here comes Ryan Hartman with the Pocahontas Disney call out.
No compliments to the rat.
Exactly. Yeah, so he's right there. So
Can you get?
so when can we? When is good for 2 beers for us to put a brew together? Let's just fix it now. Let's not fucking talk about it anymore. Yeah, right, goddamn now. All right, perfect. So, what do we want to say? Should we maybe try to do our first event late February?
Sure.
Okay?
That gives us enough time to get back from South.
It gives us enough time to get back from South, gives enough time for the beer to rest. So we'll choose something in our repertoire, and then we'll hand it over. They'll do it, and we will make an adventure. We will play some D&D, and the reward for completing the quest in the D&D is literally the beer, which will be a real item inside the adventure. New yeast. No shit. Damn.
Wow.
Damn. All right, well, that's great news.
All fantastic stuff.
That's great news. Okay, so when we're done with this today, we will send you a mail describing our intentions towards your brewery. And then we'll
burn
take
it to the ground.
No, absolutely not.
No, I mean, we're going to...
I want to get up on that upper deck.
Yeah.
And I want to make this shit happen.
You're going to upper deck his brewery?
Yeah, exactly. Tradius, can you claw hammer a tango banjo? You can. You absolutely...
Drink that, right?
On that river walk.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, God, yeah, right?
No, it's amazing, right? But basically, you take this, it already has the darkness, but it has the sweet and vanilla. It's rich too. This would be an incredible accompaniment. I would say put this alongside maybe not beef brisket, but alongside pork or chicken.
Puffy tacos.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm saying have this handle the dark sweet, and then come in on the barbecue side with pork or chicken. I think it's a winner.
I'm just really fantasizing about puffy tacos. Ever since we went to that place. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's where I go every year. Do you want to come?
I need to go.
So Dwab, there's 2 things.
Okay.
The first is Henry's Puffy Tacos. Now that happens on Monday. Are you good? Do you fly out Monday?
I do.
What time?
Later.
What time?
I want to say like a 6.
That's cool. I'm finding out
that's
at
right.
7:30.
No, that's right. The flights out of there are these like fucked up crazy late ones, right? Oh, dude, then you're ready to go because I usually do that with Chris. So it'll be us, Mr. Straub, Casey, who you also know.
Yep. Good combo.
I have got the Puffy Taco spot. So we'll all leave from the hotel.
Yep.
And we'll go get that hooked up. The other one that you might be able to get on pretty easy is Kiko's dad. So San Antonio is like Villaseñor Central. Yeah, they run it, right?
they control that town.
And so, but we have gotten breakfast tacos with Al multiple years running. So if you want to come and get these breakfast tacos too.
They're the same ones that we had before the C-Team game last.
Oh, those are good.
No. That's Laura. Of course, Laura is going to kill it, right? But no, this is separate. In fact, the Villaseñor breakfast taco is like if you talk to the locals, like generally speaking, they've got some specific place. The place that they actually like is a chain.
Just ignore me. I'm looking for something
Yeah.
on the shelves.
No, it's a chain. It's called Mama Margie's. But for the Villaseñor clan, that's the spot, right? That has the taste that they want, right? What the?
We're working on a project.
Yeah.
He's starting a poker game.
No. That is for some reason, we don't know why, it is an NBA branded set of poker chips. I guess they're both games. I don't know.
Good call.
It's
Solid
not clear.
strategy.
It's not clear. Yes, Hawkeye. Someone did in fact say poker. Now, so hey, that's the story. That's the situation we got.
Thank you for this beer. I
Oh,
really enjoyed it.
no, man. You want to take a
One
sip
for the
of it?
road.
I want to take another.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Here, yeah. Go get
I
it.
got this.
We will not run out.
God damn, this is so. Sorry. I am really.
But
The
this
more
is what I mean. So this is one option. I feel like this could be on the cask. So for
this would be great
for
on the
Mr. Dan
cask.
Breenman, let's say that 3. Obviously, we're going to contact him later. But I'm saying if we wanted to do 3 beers, like which of our classic offerings, which one do you think would be cool as a special drink and as a reward?
War Priest, Velvet
Priest,
Cape, and the
Secret
nut.
Stash?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Done.
It was basically the brown ale. Gosh, what style was the Velvet Cape / rope?
Was it top?
It's a German style.
Yeah, I want to say Dunkelweiss.
Yeah, exactly. Is it
Let me go down through the 500 fucking beers.
No, it's true. It's true.
Yeah, Dunkelweiss.
Yeah, there we go. All right. So,
Woo!
so
Look
but
at that. That's fun.
But those are three. Those are 3 great options
Yeah.
because they're just completely radically different.
Oh
from
yeah,
each other,
absolutely.
Right. Any one of those, that brown, that Dunkel, and that CDA.
But we can also
Black
tie
IPA.
it into the story, right? Like why are we? Ooh, Widow's Wake. Yeah.
Oh, the Widow's Wake is murder.
Fuck yeah.
Oh no! Listen, you're not gonna tell me which IPA Widow's Wake is. I know perfectly well. Widow's Wake was the first time I think we let ourselves go
Do an
whole,
IPA, yeah.
go whole hog on an IPA during the show. Yeah. Well, here. So let's sample the Liquid Paradise. I feel like we're in the right mental state for that. Now that we've described beer as a palette where colors reside, and then we will get right at it.
Yeah, sounds good.
It's so nice of them. This is the second or third time they have brought a bunch of cool stuff by the office.
Damn it. Yeah, yeah.
It's just so cool. You know
Yeah,
what? Here,
new glasses.
I was going to say, we will honor them because the style is so disparate. We will honor them. We'll do it a couple ways. One, we got the Dran and Courtier official glassware.
Ooh, we got Paxware.
I know,
Yeah,
I know.
That's really cool.
And a couple of years ago, you got it goes like a couple of years ago. I'll switch it out here in a second. So the Dran and Courtier obviously is a premium.
Yo.
You trying to get this?
Get
I got it
on
right,
in it.
kid. I got it right here. Oh, gathered throng.
Oh wait, is something happening?
Oh yeah,
No.
Just a little.
gathered
By little, I
throng.
mean
So
like this whole glass.
there's a couple scenarios, within which you might recognize this young man. Obviously, strip search. Nick back at it. Of course, he came in and freestyled over drop mix.
Oh
Oh, I
yeah.
forgot about that.
Oh, I have never forgotten about it. I think about it all the time. But yeah, he's also our boy.
Pro
Now-
Smasher.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah. Pro tier
We
smash.
talked about this. No, just more knowledgeable.
Well, no, but there is legit knowledge there.
Yeah, we can talk another time.
Yeah. I saw a clip from a Ryu player on, and it was that classic style. He was bubble blocking, but bubble blocking individual attacks in a combo, and I was like, okay, maybe I don't actually know what this game is.
Yeah.
At all.
You don't. You
Right?
didn't know a block button existed until a few
Well,
days ago.
but I think of the block as something you do on accident. But he was actually blocking to minimize damage taken during attacks.
Weird.
Yeah, they should put that in the game.
Yeah, that seems like
That's a
it's.
really good idea.
Listen, I'll call Reggie.
Look,
I'll make it happen.
just hit him up.
Yeah,
You got him
exactly.
on speed dial, right? He's on 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Depends on what month it is.
I love that. Well, thanks for stopping by, man.
You guys are doing great things.
We're trying our best.
Doing great things.
We're trying our best.
Well done.
Now, so that right there, a couple of years ago, Lydia and the designers started doing
Yeah, that's pretty
pint
rad.
glasses. So you can see the Washington State down there in the back against that cool version of the PAX logo. So let's see what we got here. So they're talking about juicy fruits. And that shit's jumping right out. Mosaic is definitely in there. But there's a lot more, there are a lot more places using experimental hops right now. Have you noticed that? Stuff,
I love it.
stuff straight up on the, again.
Because we've run out of other ideas, so
Yeah,
we
yeah.
got to fucking use the new.
Well, yeah, if you're going to maintain hop fetishism, you have to do that.
Yeah.
But keep this in mind, right? We were talking about before about new instruments. They're being made all the time, right? I mean, look at like Sean Wasabi, Otter Pop or something like that. Like a lot of this song is being performed like on a gridded button. Godier uses the same thing. It's just a grid of buttons. What's the name of that, Josh? Just a
Launch
pad?
pad is the common one.
Yeah. So that is an instrument, even if it, you know, even if
doesn't
it,
look like a normal. Yeah.
exactly right. But the same thing is actually happening with hops. There are hops that don't even have fucking names that end up in.
HUM264.
Yeah, they name them like fucking particles.
Yeah.
You know, it's bonkersville. So here, let's try this out.
Whew.
That's stanky.
Yeah, it
I
smells
think
like
is
my armpit.
Right?
Just got joking. I love it. Whoa, that's cool.
That's lovely. But compared to our previous offering, I mean, our offering is designed to be sort of like a buoy
Yeah,
in a storm-tossed sea. I don't know what this is.
it's good.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, this is fundamentally like a
Wow, that's good.
this is like a bright torch that you can drink. I would say that. I mean, that's how I would put that. Oh, you know, it's very delicious. A hair here. Let's just scoot over there. See, and now the branding is present.
Always be branding.
No, that's really, really strong.
Is New Belgium in the chat? This is really good.
Do they have, yeah, exactly. Are they hanging out in the chat and they have their emissaries here in the front? Let's see. Yeah, it's almost like soft. Like it's almost like fuzzy around the edge. Like the taste is really big. It's entirely possible that it's just so strong that's how you perceive it.
Yeah.
Because the hopping in this is bunks. And they don't emphasize it on here, and I can understand why. I mean, only weirdos care about that type of shit, right?
You mean 99% of the craft brew market we all care about? Right?
Well, sure, but all the way down to the individual hop, that's a kink. I mean, that's not, you know what I mean?
Hey, don't kink shame me.
I'm kink lauding, motherfucker. I'm about that kink. It's my lifestyle. All I'm saying is I would love to know the rest of the build. So if they're in the chat, I'd love to know.
Oh, what's his name from New Belgium? His wife gave birth before Christmas.
Oh,
Oh, that's super awesome.
that's rad. Yeah, gotta stay home with that baby.
Oh, yeah. Were we like on?
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. We knew that.
All right.
Wow, that's really good.
So we got the tools right here, and we're ready to go and get it. So let me pull up. Firefox, I believe, has the true pull. Ha-ha! All right. So what are we trying to get in this business? What are we trying to
Where do
make?
we want to go?
Because we've had such a cool range here, right? We've had the comfort. We've had the comfort product.
Well,
We've had the pretty, honestly, for New Belgium, I would say that Liquid Paradise is hyper aggressive in terms of like the hop
Oh, yeah.
load on that. is, I mean, I don't want to say mainstream, but our mainstream in the Northwest is not mainstream.
Right.
It's Crazy Pants.
Right.
Right. But that is a really nice, like, on the mean side of.
Like the punch you in the face, but
Yeah,
then
exactly.
cuddle you afterwards.
Exactly. Yeah. Aftercare.
Yeah.
That's key in a beer. So, Dan, Godspeed. Oh, Thin Pickings, a beer for winter made. Oh, that's a great theme too.
Well, I mean, technically, we are coming out of winter at this point, right? I mean, in the next month or two.
Yeah.
So we got to be thinking ahead because this beer is going to take a month or two to come to fruition.
So we're really talking about the thaw.
Oh, yeah. That's fun.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We just started 3 weeks ago. Yeah, that's true. In bulk beer. Ha ha. Nice. All right, let's see. Yeah, Rocky, that's exactly where I'm at right now in terms of thaw. I like that. So let's just get broad with the topics. Because thaw, then we're talking about some on the warming thing, right?
Right.
Because the truth is, Eyes of the Grove, there's definitely a comfort aspect, but it could be softer and smoother. We're talking for something that's almost like rich, unctuous. What would be the right play on that?
How do you make cheesecake a beer?
Yeah, exactly. Like how do you make a beer that has a dessert character but a silky body? Milk sugar
Yep.
would be one good way to get that.
No, absolutely. But it could be done.
Drown me in this product.
Ooh, like a gold, like a. What if you did like a golden strong ale, but used milk sugar, which is not typically
Whoa.
you know what I mean? Like so it does have that silkiness to it, but
Air
it's,
horn.
yeah. That's one option.
I like that. Here, so let's go with the golden strong ale. Okay, so the first is going to be a golden strong ale, but because a golden strong ale is obviously it's tasty. I mean, I like it, but there's definitely a place. There's definitely a place for a crafty gentleman to come in and adjust that style in a way that's interesting. Yeah, there we go. It's the thaw without, the fire within. So cockle warming. I mean, I would say most of the styles I'm thinking of are going to be dark. So anything that would be bracing or sharp, I think are the tones we're going to
Sharp?
Braggot, yeah. Atreus, braggot. Listen, there's so much going on with the braggot, man. Cinnamon, okay, all right. Okay, now you got me. Cinnamon braggot. Lactose wheat, farmhouse style. You see, farmhouse, that's that spicy, rich, that's perfect for what I'm talking about. Okay, so golden strong ale with milk sugar. I like that. So let's talk about a farmhouse. A farmhouse ale with rich wheat and lactose again for the creamy, like a smooth sweet. Cornerstones. Something to go with cornerstones. Yes,
Oh, that's fun.
Cornerstones are a late summer delicacy.
Yeah.
Don't let Prophet hear you. Don't let her hear you. Someday we'll need to make a sour on this show.
We've done them.
Well,
We have.
oh my gosh, Underdog, you bet. You know what? For this next one, when we make and serve this, I will kick in for the. I'll kick in for the nitro. I mean, it'd be a specific tank, but you know, we just change it when we set it up.
Yeah.
Something citrusy. There we go. Now, Demetrius, I like this. So that'll be our sharp. That'll be our sharp option, right?
Oh yeah, okay. Like a citrusy.
Here. Let's throw them together. Yithian. Thanks so much for showing up. Light and crisp. Let's do light and crisp and citrus.
Like crisp.
Let's throw those. Let's throw those both in together. So we already have a lager.
I mean, we could do a pale.
Yeah. Let's do a pale. We already have a lager fermenting. That's going to be good. Let's do a pale. And let's emphasize the. Let's do a pale with citrus. Like let's use what we know from building a goza, but let's apply that to a pale instead.
Yeah, totally.
With the fresh rind.
Totally, yeah.
Right? So something bright, like a wake up. All right, now, so we know what we need. This is, fundamentally speaking, what we're talking about is, just like in AI or the C team. Thanks, yeah. Just like in AI or the C team, the winter season, there's a lot of complexities around travel, and of course, work has been heavy all year. What we're talking about is how you get back out, right? And so we have a few beverage options here for you to try. Any one of these, I think, would give a person the vigor that they need to move in that direction. We're talking about the sort of beverage that one would drink and then roll the stone away from their own tomb and move out into the world with sense of purpose. I'm with you, Hawkeye. I think we're on the same page here. Yes, get up and chop some wood. Exactly right. That is what it's about. Oh yeah, Devendra, it's hard not to be on the Framboise. It's a great train. Look, it's a. Oh, Clara Siva, listen. What is a puffy taco? I'm so glad you asked. So
I had to explain this last night.
yeah, I think that. Oh, because you were at Prost.
Yeah.
Who were you hanging out with?
Oh, it was Holly.
Oh.
She's like, oh, I never had what's a puffy taco? I'm like, oh, well, at South, you're going to have a puffy taco.
Hell yeah. So is she down with Prost?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Do they have good eats?
Oh, God, yeah.
Because it used to be Wednesday night was the only eats night.
Oh, no, it's...
They have a full menu.
The menu is amazing.
Is it still German classics?
Oh,
like
yeah.
Spatzel
That's all it is.
Oh.
This is my new bar. Like, I am
I
there
love
every
that
night.
spot, dude. I love that spot. And because the owner, I mean, at the very beginning, now he's got a couple different places, but it used to be the owner behind the the bar every day, and it was really, really, really cool. And he was into my friend Shannon, so the whole table drank real cheap.
Yeah, it was real convenient.
It's a huge plus.
Yeah.
It's a huge plus for me.
Oh, but the food is amazing.
Indeed. Now, Claire, puffy taco. So for some reason, and I suspect that this is actually, I mean, I think this is a San Antonio thing. At least they think it's a San Antonio thing. But you can get, like when we're doing at the very end of our walk.
Oh yeah, and that little
out in Fremont, there is like it's called Sexy Alley.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but anyway, it's like a window, and they'll give you a puffy taco. But I don't think that their puffy tacos are as good.
No, they're nowhere near.
The San Antonio ones are very, very different. So imagine that. Imagine like a sopapilla. So you know how you if you take a sopapilla, you fry it, and then it puffs up, and then you put good stuff inside, and then you go crazy on it. Imagine that you have taken like a flat tortilla and fried it until it is puffy and crisp, and then put all the rest of the great taco stuff that you like, but now it's on this big, crispy, yet somehow mysteriously still light.
It's like a fried dough taco.
Yeah. Imagine savory fried dough.
Yeah.
With your choice of savory toppings on top. Good Lord.
You cannot go wrong.
My subjects, I see you've joined me today. All right, now. So hopefully that makes sense to you, Claire. All right, you know what? The people have spoken.
Wow, Golden Strong.
The people have spoken, Mon Frere. They want the Golden Strong Ale with milk sugar.
Hey, I like it. I dig it.
And we're going to give it to them. Now, and that is a novel one. I feel like that one up front recommends itself because it's going to give you that extra. Like all of these are good and all of them would function, but this is going to give you what you need to make the poor. I mean, simply leaving the cave is a poor decision.
Yeah.
Right? You've already made bad decisions. What we're looking for is a bad decision that will beget other bad decisions. So, Golden Strong Ale with milk sugar. We're good.
All right.
So, Golden Strong Ale, not complex. Now, give them the background on the Golden Strong Ale.
So
as a concept.
Yeah, a Golden Strong Ale was originally developed to
So you can see that whole thing on screen.
Oh, sure. Yeah, it was originally developed to combat Pilsners.
Well, yeah. So that's the other thing. So beer obviously is an art, but but it's a business as well. Like obviously at the scale we do it, we're just using it to express certain, broad concepts, right?
Yeah.
But like in the Northwest, the IPA, and that led to competition in the market for beer leads to complex new styles. So Brenna, for example, hates IPAs in general. They're vile, right? It's not potable.
Right.
But a hazy
Is a
same
different
ABV, everything else the same, but it emphasizes, it's almost like a Fruit Stripes gum or something, right? It emphasizes the floral, fruity character of the hop instead of the pine and the sharp, right? Yep. And they focus on hops that we love, like El Dorado, right? So that's basically the breakdown. It's an IPA in style, but it's not really an IPA in any of the ways that we think of IPAs.
Exactly.
Right?
Traditionally, right.
Exactly. And that's purely a competitive maneuver.
Exactly.
It's a flanking maneuver, but it's in this business context, right?
And that's what happened. I called it right here. So after World War I, it was a response to the growing popularity of Pilsners. And the reason is because...
Pilsners are very simple.
Very simple. And for Belgian or the Golden Strong Ale, you would just add tons and tons of table sugar.
Like white sugar.
Yeah, so it would be so easy to...
Dump it into the kettle.
Yeah, because it's going to raise the ABV. You don't need to spend as much on grains.
Exactly.
And you can produce it quickly.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why I think that there's an interesting opportunity for us here to take that style and the deeply practical aspects of its
blow
origin,
it out of the fucking water.
But approach it in a way that is maybe a little bit more interesting.
Yeah.
Cadmus, obviously good to see you in there.
So,
we have not tried making a green beer yet, but of course we could succeed in that.
Hey, listen.
Inspired by Mike's home campaign, a Raceland Golden Strong Ale. That makes sense, like the golden hourglasses, right? All right, now, so
let's talk about that ABV.
Yeah.
So, for ABV, it's typically 7.5 to 10.5. Wait, have we decided who this is going to be about?
Well, I think that its purpose, I'm going to say that this is something you can get at the Drawing Courtier.
Okay.
I'm going to say that, because it's red larch, regular, like the rest of the time, it's very, very simple. But I think coming out of the winter, I think that there's a lot of adventurers moving through red larch.
Yeah, they're going to need to be fortified for the...
Exactly. I think that it is a fortification, maybe even based on an old campaign recipe, right?
Okay. So 7.5 to 10.5 is traditionally where this...
10.5?
Yeah, because you could just dump tons and tons of sugar.
Oh, yeah, of course. It's just, it's about how much you have, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The freaking duck.
They crave that duck cam.
The duck cam.
There's going to be an emote in there. Then all will be lost. All right. I'm just going to add one more, even though it's against my better judgment. And then I'm going to put in the 11.5. I'm going to put in the 11.5. Viking Goat, hey, I can't make it to South, but maybe East. What are the imbibery food options there? Well, South, I would say, primarily is characterized by really, really great Mexican food and barbecue, like in equal measure.
Yeah.
Indeed, maybe on the same plate. Like it's just all the good slow-cooked meats that you want on fresh tortillas, or just big old plates of brisket and chicken alongside just fixins, amazing sides. Oh yeah, fixins for sure. Macaroni and cheese.
Cornbread.
Like really, really simple, bland. I've seen some like macaroni salads and potato salads.
And different kinds of assorted beans and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
East is
Ninja
East. You get
Nurse,
pizza.
Ninja Nurse says, what British beer can I bring you guys at South? You know, that is not my area of expertise.
I will always say Hobgoblin.
Well, that's been your favorite for a while.
That's since college.
Wow, you know, MT heads. Have either of y'all thought about getting any Cicerone certifications?
We could easily do it. I mean, the first one's super simple to get. So
because it's different. There's different tiers, right?
yeah.
So what is so just so everybody knows, Cicerone is sort of like a beer sommelier, I guess, which must be so sad for Cicerones.
Yeah.
Because the only way to describe their art
is through somebody else.
is to say, well, it's adjacent to something else you've heard of.
Yeah.
Right.
Something that has a little more stature. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, you know how to describe different beers? Oh, great.
Exactly. But basically go into what the certification requires.
You go online and take a course.
Online, really?
Yeah. For the first level, and then the second one you have to, you get tested after each one, and the second and third ones are obviously a lot harder. You have to discern different tastes. You have to be able to discern what's comprising the beer.
Do you have to go somewhere to get tested?
The first level, no, I think you can get
That's
tested
digital,
right on.
yeah.
It's all digital.
What about the second one?
Second one, yes.
Second one's a little bit more serious.
We couldn't bring someone here and have you do the test live.
Oh God.
Well, we could contact somebody.
Yeah, we could.
That could be pretty cool.
I think they could be funny as hell. Like, I haven't taken a test in a very,
Yeah, I
very
know,
long
right?
time, so that would be horrifying, but I would definitely do it just because that sort of terror,
Yeah.
it's great content.
Just loves.
Now, so I put in 11.5 just for kicks. It's these demons chose it. So, okay, oh, no, it came out on top. 8.5.
Hey, okay.
That's quite reasonable. But I was very surprised at how many people kicked in for the 11.5. So 8.5 in this range,
I dig it.
very reasonable. Again, it's the strangeness of the channel where you would think that it would go in a very, very specific direction every time, right? You would think that it would go for the extremes. But it almost never does.
Oh, because they're smart.
Yeah, they're
very
actually
smart.
like weirdly good at it. All right, so 8.5, very, very good point in the range. Where else are we going?
We're going to look at color. So traditionally, it's between 3 and 6 on the SRM. But we can make this a little darker if we want.
3 and 6.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So
We could. I mean,
nothing really.
No, yeah. There's not a huge color scale on this, but we could. I mean, we could go down to maybe an 11, which gives it a nice orange.
Well, it gives it a nice orange, but also gives us some interesting levers to play around with, right? So I'm going to jump around a little bit. I think I'm going to say in terms of SRM.
You gotta get up to get
Yeah.
down.
So let's say we have a 3.
Okay.
Right, a 6.
Sure. Love it.
Let's say that we also have a 14.
Ooh, that's a jump.
Right, and let's say we have a 22.
Wow. Okay.
Just
Getting crazy with it.
Well, yeah, just because it's off style. But the main reason I want to offer the off style option is because what that will mean, among other things, is that we can offer you off style grains, which will make a golden strong ale that people don't really consider.
Yeah.
Right? So some novel stuff, some
Yeah,
weird
absolutely.
grains.
Yeah.
Kinky grains.
Whoa.
Yeah. That's right.
I said it.
Look, this is who I am.
Yeah.
Now, Ghostly, are you tantalized by the prospect of a full 100-point full rule kill team game?
Oh shit. That's today.
I really am. I'm gonna be excited to watch this.
Yeah,
Get some good
we never had
Yeah.
access to the cards. So after the last one, where I tried unsuccessfully over 3 full turns to assassinate
was
a single
scary.
fucking model,
That was
I can't even
scary.
imagine. Well, no, the
You had me
scenario.
surrounded. It was like an epic scene. Like somebody could have painted that scene.
I put together what should have been very robust
Yeah.
as a kill option, and I was not able to pull it through. It has changed everything about how I create lists. Everything about how I create lists is based on trying unsuccessfully for 3 consecutive turns to kill one model.
Yeah, I'm scared. Legitimately. Like that. The new list that you have thrown out are frightening.
No. It's about twice the number of models you have, I think.
It is.
Do you have those Sicarians?
Yeah.
Are they built?
No, I'm going to try and get a couple. I'm only running 3.
You have an hour and a half to
Exactly.
gloom, so
Yeah.
it's good. But I have the rest of my stuff back in the back. Wow, 14. Look, 14 made a very robust play,
Oh, wow.
but
Okay.
6 is golden as hell, and
Wow, okay, interesting.
and I get it. I mean, they want it to look this way.
Yeah.
So we simply have to be careful, with the grains that we use. But the fact is that the base grain could be something very, very light,
Absolutely.
and then we could still get a touch of something novel there in the back. Right, so 6. And I have taken a note.
Fantastic. Now, when we talk bitterness for the IBUs, it's about 22 to 35. Because you don't really want it too overpowering, but you could go higher. If
You could move it into something more of a tonic, right? So 22
yeah,
to 35?
almost kind of, well, or it could go, the other kind of concept is it could go lower because the thaw is melting, so the water, the ice is melting into the
Yeah,
beer
it's
itself.
out back. She doesn't have room
Yeah.
in the inn.
So it's falling
it
off the
has to be
shelves,
out,
and
and
it's-
it's
yeah.
like under the eave.
Yeah.
Okay, I like this. So, first part of the range in terms of this stat for this is the IBU, right? The International Bittering Unit, if you will. So let's start at 15,
Okay.
which would, it would be very strong tasting. It would
Right.
it'd be moving into that tincture
Right.
range at 15, but maybe that's what we're looking for. We want something you know what you're drinking, right?
Yeah.
So let's go with 15. Let's go with 25. And 35. That'll give us a good solid range. 35 is the lower end of what you consider in the sort of the IPA ale range. So a little bit more tartness or bitterness to counter the alcohol a bit, because it's going to need it. This is, it's 8.5, but it's still something to contend with flavor-wise. Yeah, Orion Rogue, of course, one of our classic pros here in the channel, is saying if it's a sweet malt bomb, which there's going to be a ton of that in here, 35 will still hold up, and they are exactly right. They are exactly right with that.
This duck.
This duck is something to celebrate. This duck this is why we're here.
But is he condescending, or is he?
No.
Is he just
No, he's whatever
like
you need.
trying to intimidate you into making a decision?
He's whatever you need. If he turns his
Oh, he's winking now. He's like, "Hey, sailor."
face away, that's when you have a problem. But as long as the beak,
Hi, friend.
as long as the duck is beak forward, everything's going to be okay.
So how you got to do everything in life?
But
Beak
action
forward.
economists is already trying to found some kind of goddamn religion around this thing. Let's see. Data Tech says potentially suggestion: would you use this beer as part of the barbecue process, or just drink it alongside? You could make a really, really good. I would say a really good mop.
Oh, a good mop, or you could soak clams in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Always fun.
But you could come after this thing hard with a mop. I would say we don't know absolutely everything about this yet, but it's pretty strong. It looks like it's going to be 25 IBU, which is very, very respectable, right in the middle there. Take that, add some sugar, and I would say maybe cumin, and then use that to mop on briskets or chicken while they're in the smoker.
Yeah.
And you'd be in a real, real good spot. All right. We're looking for 25 Ibu, if you will.
Cool.
All right. We have what we need. So ABV 8.5, SRM 6, so real bright, and then 25 IBU.
Love it.
This is a deeply curatorial set of metrics already.
So for our first base grain choices, we're going to do 2, and they're both going to be pale malts. One's going to be a standard 2-row, but then we're also, which is going to be dry, crisp, and clean.
Yeah.
And the next one is going to be a Belgian pale, which is going to be much, much sweeter, like candy.
What was that first one?
Just 2-row.
2-row. Oh, our classic.
Yep.
So, what? Describe the Belgian for me again.
Sweeter. It almost adds like a candy
Oh, yeah.
sweetness to it.
Yeah,
A
exactly.
subtle candy.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's actually it's deeper. It's like a lower sweet.
Yep.
Right. Like when you say candy sugar, it's like cooked candy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The reason that I missed the first grain is because I came up with something incredible for the name of the poll. Are you ready?
Of the pole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the base grain. Yeah. You're like, what did I do to earn this? How can I? What did I do in life
to come to get to this
to
point?
be here?
Yeah. I mean that.
I chose you.
Or did it choose
chose
you?
It's possible. Like Ash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, look at that. I mean,
Yeah, honestly, yeah. It's a Belgian strong ale.
this is
See,
a
look at
moment.
It's a Belgian strong ale, but look, they're like, please, Belgian grains,
Yeah.
if possible. Can we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you
We
realize
can't.
you only have a couple moments in life. You should savor this.
It's true. Hold on. Hang on. Action Economist, now Majesty is into it.
What?
Now Majesty's begun to worship this duck.
Oh, the fucking duck, man.
Here, Josh, can you put the duck?
Fuck a duck.
Can you put the duck in the upper corner? no, Josh, put the duck in both. Do picture in picture of the duck. We're not important anymore. Just have the duck up there, and then also the duck,
are coming in to seize the day.
and then also the duck down here. Yeah, but see, Orakai is now backing up on this duck thing.
Dubla duck? Dubla duck?
All right, Action Economist. I've done your bidding now. Never say I don't,
The hypno duck?
never say I gave you
Brussels.
nothing. All right. Let's see.
God. Well,
They want that Belgian. We're just gonna give it to them.
Yeah.
No. So there's our Belgian. It's sweeter, still maintaining that crispitude.
some would say ducks love it.
So what's the SRM on like it's
3.
yeah? I mean it's not much of anything, right? So we can use a heap of that, and then still.
Well, remember what's going to give us the most ABV is going to be the sugar we put into this.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, we're just going to be dumping sugar in this thing.
Okay, so we may actually have the ability to put in something a little novel on the grain side,
Yeah, totally.
and still maintain our 6.
Yeah,
Oh man,
absolutely.
I would say that excites me more than the hops on this.
Oh yeah, and I mean, well, and that's the point. This isn't a hoppy beer, right? Jesus! Oh my God! It's Mega Duck.
Oh man, this is truly. Okay, Angus McDonald been gone for a while. Came back
Yeah.
to a rubber duck. Very pleased. Yeah, shit's been happening here,
Yeah.
man. Shit's been going crazy.
Get out! You're never gonna get out alive! This fucking duck is going ape shit. Look at he looks like crazy. Ah!
Rise, my minions.
When I say quack, you say quack. Quack.
Rise, my minions. Rise! Rise! All right. I'm good. I'm done with that. I regret it deeply. Now, so what's next? Viking Goat has a Q, a brew Q, if you will. Maybe a dumb one. Is there such a thing as cold fermentation? You're going to love this question. Like something that fermented in a slightly too cold environment. What do you think about the cold fermentation?
Oh, what? Sorry, I was mesmerized by the duck.
You were like, I looked at your face and you were legitimately bewitched. Listen, you got to get on your fucking game here. Because Viking Goat has a question. Maybe a dumb one. Is there such a thing as cold fermentation? Like something that fermented in a slightly too cold environment? Like, you're going to have great answers for this because it's all true.
Yeah, I mean, cold fermentation is really just lagering.
Yeah, right? Exactly. There's like, you've heard of lagers. Like, that's specifically connected to this type of fermentation.
Absolutely. What you're going to do when you're lagering is you start at 55 degrees, typically in the 52 to 55 degree range, for 2 weeks. And then you're going to boost it up to about 70 degrees. It's called a diacetyl rest to get a lot of the diacetyl acid off, have the yeast eat up that diacetyl acid.
Yeah.
And then you start dropping it back down to
in increments.
In increments, usually about 2 or 3 degrees a week, till you hit about 36 degrees, and that's where it's going to lager. So yeah, it's definitely
so Viking Goat. Not only were you correct, that's a hyper traditional method.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, it has to do with basically marshaling the yeast.
Yeah.
To do its task at different temps.
Yeah, and because with lager yeasts, they actually ferment on the bottom of the fermenter, where ale yeasts are on the top.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah.
You were more right than you knew.
Yep.
Now, so where to next? So now that we have our base,
yep,
and we know that a lot of it's going to be coming from the sugar. This is I never wanted this. This isn't what I was trying to do. I look like an animated GIF. I look like an animated GIF that never ends. This can't continue. It has something else has. Thank you. Something else has to happen, and I mean quickly. All right, now.
So we could, Jesus, we could put in just some regular crystals, some caramel, so to make it a very deep, caramel
richer
flavor. Yeah.
So which one are you looking for? Which of these cara prefixes?
Cara pills.
Yep. Oh, perfect.
Yep. Or we can go. Oh, weird. No.
Yeah, we have some novel options here, right?
What are your thoughts on biscuit?
They're very good. I would say that a biscuit malt is completely out of scope for this type of beer, which is all I'm trying to get to, right?
Yeah.
So biscuit malt?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I mean biscuit. So basically that
doughy, bready.
Yep.
Kind of going to go along with the sweetness of the Belgian pale that we've already put into this.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll give them those two options.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're both good. So the caramel is going to be more on the syrup, like the rich syrup sweet, and the biscuit is going to be a little bit broader.
Yeah, exactly.
A little more mouthfeel.
Yeah.
Right.
But you know, I don't want to say make it taste like a cookie because it's not. But
no, it's not cookie.
It's going to give you.
It's like we were talking about the blueberry, right? So we're talking about blueberry in beer or wine or coffee. It isn't really about the sweet, juicy part of the blueberry. It's about the texture and like mouth effect of the fruit. And we don't have a lot of language to describe that.
Exactly.
So we have to reach out into these other examples.
Yep. Ooh, biscuits! Wow.
Yeah, but it's good.
Yeah,
it's a good combo, right?
Yeah, Rocky, a soft scone sort of sweet. Yeah, that's a really good way to.
Exactly. Of course, biscuit. But we mean this in the British sense.
Yeah.
Right.
Grimsworth, awesome. Glad you got a kill team.
Well, hey, so Grimsworth.
I'm going to start calling it a kill team.
As you will.
Yeah.
Now, of course, at 3 o'clock, we're going to be trying to play through a full game, authentic rules, Scott phase.
It's going to be great.
Like, we've never actually done it. So feel free to come by and learn. Indeed, if you already know everything about it, you'll probably just be very frustrated.
Skrillex team.
This stream is for people to learn, figure out, become a part of the hobby, basically.
Because we have no clue what we're doing.
No. But there's what we can offer is the best camera work any war game has ever had. on Twitch. Now, so Biscuit Malt, we're there.
Okay, great. So here's the cool thing. I mean, for this type of beer, we can be done. We don't need much more.
I suspect we may be.
Because the Biscuit is a Belgian malt to begin with. So we're not going to put too. What was our SRM?
6. Right? What is it already there? A little bit less. Perfect. Yeah, so 8 ounces right in the mix. It's going to give it that little bit different. It's going to basically send the profile off in a different way.
And what was our ABV that we were going for?
The ABV is 8.5, right? And so that now you're just going to goose it via
sugar.
the lactose.
Yep. Well, we're going to put a little, lactose, because you don't want to put too much lactose in.
Oh, so it'll be between that and the pale.
Yep. And we'll add table sugar because lactose doesn't.
To be
really,
classic.
Yeah, lactose doesn't really ferment
in the same way
and give you ABV.
Yeah, but get a sense of this. We're talking about what, 2 pounds of fucking white sugar.
Yeah. But that's not out of the ordinary either.
No. That's the traditional style. I'm saying what we have added to it, what we have bolted onto this frame, I think is going to be really neat.
Mm-hmm. So hit it down. There we go. Boom. Because you really want to have the majority of your grain. You want it to be in the 70 to 80% for your base grain.
For your base, yeah.
On this style of beer, at least.
Okay, cool. So
we are not going to add a ton of hops into this.
Well, it's only 25 IBU, so even then.
So
but what do we want?
Yes.
And generally speaking, once we get to this phase, there is some really, really cool hop suggestions being tossed out in the channel as well. So we should try to keep an eye out there.
So one that is very traditional in this is Saz.
Oh, for this style, sure. And give me the notes on that.
It's a noble hop. It's going to be a little earthy.
Yeah. Pine?
Piney. What are the other? A little earthy and piney.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just in my mind. I'm trying to model that against this like sugar bomb of the rest of the profile, and that would tame it.
Yeah.
The pine would tame it.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, another hop that is in the Saz family that I haven't used yet is Summer.
Summer? What'd it do?
It's apricot and melon. Subtle apricot and melon.
You know, at 25 IBU, though, I think that you'd still know.
Kind of interesting to see what happens, huh?
Let's see if anybody has tossed any juice in here. Falconer's Flight is a personal favorite, too.
Who suggested that? Or was that you?
Oh, it's Empty Heads.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Man, you know how I found out about Falconer's Flight? No. It was, they started using it over at Jolly Roger.
Oh, that's right.
They had a very limited run, like one season. They had a deal with a specific farm to do Falconer's Flight hops.
Huh.
So give me some notes on Falconer's Flight, because I just know that it's great.
Let's check it out.
And it's also, dude, it's also a cool fucking name.
Oh, it's a blend of...
there we go.
Of a ton of Northwestern hops.
Okay. Oh, so it's a mix.
Yep.
Yeah, a blend of Northwest hops, to my mind, works from a lore perspective, because it's like, here's all the hops we have left over the
winter. That have been underneath, in the freaking shed.
Yeah, it's like, here is everything we have, because there's no more hops.
Yeah.
Like, we have the hops that we got before.
We got to start growing them again. Yeah.
So let's just get a mesh of them.
Yeah. No, I dig it.
And toss them in. Yeah, I didn't know that. And that must be why I was unable to really assess the contents of it. Because I remember, I used to get it like every time I saw it. It's one of the few maritime beers that ended up on shelves a lot.
Oh, okay.
And I remember once, like, somebody had found, gosh, where was it? Was it Ballard Market? They had just found a case, that
didn't even know that it was like stuffed like below everything
just
else that they
found
pulled.
one, and I went ham. I mean, I literally went there every day, just to get whatever stock they had left. And that's not me. Like I don't do that.
That's amazing that because you don't see Maritime out on shelves much, but the
It's
beer is
super
so
rare.
amazing. Yeah.
Except for Jolly Roger, I think they don't care.
Well, no, because what they're doing is they're selling it to the local restaurant. Like when we go to Mox, there's always.
Oh yeah, it's on taps for sure.
It's on taps
just
around the city.
Never retail, right? Well, listen. I think they're tantalized by the lure hook of the Falconer's Flight, insofar as it's like, all right, here's our bits and bobs.
Yeah.
You know, get a big glass of this and go out and do your shit.
What was our? It was 20 or
25.
25.
Mm-hmm. Which I think is quite reasonable.
Yeah, totally. Whoa, that's 40 ounces, not point. Yo, 40 ounces. Yo.
Just a big bag. Just shake it out in there.
All right, so let's ask about some yeast.
You bet. Yeast. Load. All right. So obviously, there's a classic. There's going to be a classic approach to a Belgian strong ale.
Yeah, it's called Belgian strong ale.
We don't have to think super hard about it.
Yeah, this is dry, tart, and fruity flavored.
Dry tart fruit would be a very interesting counterplay to the rest of it.
Mm-hmm. We could go with the Belgian ale yeast, which is going to give us a lot of more esters.
Oh, there we go.
Make it more Trappist style.
So go tell them what you mean by esters and Trappist. I mean, I know, and many of them may know as well.
Yeah, it's going to give you more of a wild flavor with your yeast. How do I describe wild yeast?
It's a specific. Yeah, it has
it's
aspects
like
of dryness.
Yeah, you know it when you taste it and smell it.
It has aspects of tart and dry, but generally speaking, we're talking about wildness. We're talking about things that, generally speaking, we might consider an off flavor.
Yeah.
But in a wild yeast is okay. So historically, we've described these as clove, bubblegum, and banana.
And the way it worked, or the way this always happened.
Yeah, see, Giamatti said, spicy and bubblegummy. Exactly right.
That when the Trappist monks would brew their beer, they would have, the vats would be built into the ground, and they would not have a cover over the top. So wild yeast would come into these vats.
So that's why when New Belgium is talking about they call their fooders, right? Mm-hmm. These are old places for this beer to rest, and the wood itself is just suffused with the active agents of fermentation, right?
Well, it's like Bass. If you ever had a Bass beer, they've been using the same strand of yeast for 200 years because you just skim some of it off the top when it's fermenting.
If you want to go, super ham, you want to read a fantasy book that also deals with brewing themes. There's a book called The Drawing of the Dark. You should investigate. Yeah, there's obviously hooks here for all of this. Alchemy and all that kind of stuff. Right now, be thinking of a name if you would.
Ooh, actually.
Ryan Rogue wanted to know how the Belgian wheat compares to Golden Promise. And I think we're just spoiled for our local Golden Promise.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Because we have the local malter that does Golden Promise.
Yeah.
But the roasted wheat is going to give, it's still going to be sweet, but it's obviously going to give us those roasty characteristics that we would normally associate with like a porter.
Yeah. Well, the people have spoken. They want crazier flavors.
Cool.
And maybe that's what you got left at the end of the season, right? You have the yeast that you have, and this is what we're making, right? So names. Yeah, clovey spicy. Yeah, exactly, Mimal. 100%. Liquid defrost.
That's good.
I like defrost in general.
The Duckening?
No.
Bridges Cauldron?
Ooh.
Brilliant Bastion. Interesting. Early Thaw. That's fun. Thaw for Adventure. HPO's The Leftover. Laden Branch. Oh, that's cool. Verdant Equinox.
Here, hey, can you mute the mic real quick? Right. So collect some names. Let's go to the bathroom. Oh, die.
Where
Fucking die. You just handle this.
is it on here?
You just do it. You go over there and do it.
Oh God. This is Ooh, Spring to Life. GM Rocky, that's good. You're gonna have to work with me. I'm not as good.
Spring Duck is one too.
Ooh.
Which is pretty funny. Good combo there. Sneak it in on Jerry.
Yeah. We'll put Spring Duck down.
Ladder control.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Ooh, Golden Sunrise? Okay. First season, I like that. Or some kind of seasonal. Oh, return. Do we have Winter Thaw down? Ooh, World's Wake. I like that. Quack of Dawn. Fuck yeah. That earns a place. There's going to be fucking 38 names. This is why, see, when you never want to have to do something again, you really fuck it up and you never get asked to do it again. Strength and Gold, New Leaf, Crawl to Arms, Lathander's Light, Mallard's Flight. There you go, empty heads. Melto Malt. Sap Rising. That's great. Quack. Yeah, no. Pollinade. Break up. How about Beakathaw?
Is it popping?
Grainal Equinox. That's too. You know.
Grainal Equinox? Are you for real?
I'm not giving Hartman that. I'm not giving him that. Morning Dew.
Ooh, Morning Dew is good. All right. Take a look at this.
All 10.
Quack of Dawn. I missed some quality content here. Looks like.
Yeah, we'll probably have to do a runoff.
It's fine. It's fine. I'll see which, there's elements here that are not cresting. And we'll take the top three if we need to. The truth is, the Quack of Dawn.
Jesus Christ.
This is my judgment face. You're being judged. Sap Rising sounds euphemistic. No, we don't need to run off here. Quack of Dawn is going to win, and I'm not happy about it.
I don't know. World's Wake is pretty cool and kind of.
All right.
Hey, I'm just saying there are. Like,
I'll do a karate
Spring
on
Duck.
you.
Yeah, throat puncher over here.
Yeah, here. Quack of Dawn, World's Wake, Sap Rising. All right.
Fucking Quack of Dawn.
Sap Rising. I'm in jail.
It sounds like a freaking video game.
All right. Here's your runoff. You beasts. Everyone who voted for the duck is no longer allowed to taste. Look at this. You got the sap risers. They're jumping in fast. Yeah, you have to have your auctioneer voice. Sap riser coming in.
Coming around the bend. We got World's Wig. We got World's Wig. What about Quack Down? Quack of Dawn. Quack of Dawn. Quack of Dawn. Oh, no, it's sap rising. Sap rising.
Have you ever been? Because I know you were engaged in various organizations at different times. Have you ever had to run an auction?
No.
You never gotten roped into that?
No, but we Saratoga is a town like 20 minutes from where I grew up.
I know that's a town. Yeah.
Big horse racing town.
Oh, okay. I know that. That's the thing.
So, it's one of the big 3 horse races of the year, whatever. So
Oh, okay.
You always hear them. You go there during the summertime.
No matter when.
Yeah.
It's just like no matter where you are.
Yeah, some asshole on the corner of the street just doing it.
It's just
talking about people crossing the street.
Yep. All right, no, Quack of Dawn came out on top, and it's just like, I'm just gonna give it to you. Like, it's not. Oh yeah, Ghostly's got your back. You got the camera guy here. All right, now listen.
Fucking Quack of Dawn.
What a delight. What a delight it has been. Now, rest of the afternoon, it's gonna go like this. My good friend EJB and I are gonna seize the machinery of the universe. Of course, we're gonna throw it over to my boy Morak Carhalo. Whose microphone I think might be muted now, so you'll see some art, and then I'll go fix the mic. Both mics. If there's a problem with either mic, I'll resolve it. And then after
DJ
that,
revolves it.
3 o'clock, mic, baby. At 3 o'clock, of course, Tiny Plastic Men. We're gonna try to do a 100-point v 100-point Gene Stealers.
So great.
Gene Stealer Cult versus AdMech. There's going to be some rule learning, and of course, there's going to be re-rolls because we're going to be using the full range of rules.
Oh, that's right.
And command points.
Command points and things, and
it could be. I mean, it could be very interesting. And both of our lists are built as a direct response to the last game we had.
Right.
So it might end up being pretty cool.
Yeah, because you've built a list that's really revolving around AP.
I'm trying to make something. Yeah, I'm trying to create something where injury rolls, like when you're actually making the injury roll, where you don't either A, don't get to make them at all. Or you make them
You're pushing
and it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right. So both of those things work. Quack at Dawn is in the can. I think it's gonna be another quality product. Tried Eyes of the Grove today. Also very, very good.
Ooh, yeah.
Thanks for the super cool treats, New Belgium. That's really, really nice of you to do. Thanks for bringing that stuff by for the people who work here.